Okay, I'm out at the Boulders here in Redmond. Kevin knows this job really well because we came out and did asphalt all throughout this drive aisle, all the way down. So we took care of the entire drive aisle on this property. Now that it's been raining, there's been some people saying, you know, hey, they don't like where water is collecting in some areas. So they want to put some asphalt berms in. Okay, so we're talking only a couple inches tall and probably only like a foot wide at the most. If we can make it skinnier, then let's make it skinnier and make it like 6 inches. But here would be the first one at stall 121, right at the corner where the yellow meets the white. We would start the little curb berm, go all the way down, and like I said, 2 inches tall. And if we only had to do 6 inches wide, that would be perfect. But run it right to this corner here, right to this corner of the catch basin, all the way up where you can kind of see that shadow line of the tree. And we'd go right to the where the yellow meets the red, or excuse me, yellow meets the white. Okay, I'll tell you this footage here. Okay, I'm on the other side of it, and it's about 28 feet from here straight down to the corner of that catch basin. Just want one straight line, so probably just do it like a snap line, put it right into that catch basin. So that's 28 feet. Then in this area, this is just a temporary fix right now, so it's not like we're going to be held liable for anything on this. But the water collects at the catch base, or at the wheel stop here. It also collects there, and it starts to flow over the sidewalk. They just want to run a little bit of asphalt mix right here where it dips. Okay, so you could see from here it dips down and then comes back up to where the catch basin cover is. They just want to do roughly about 12 inches long of asphalt right here, make it a couple inches tall, and then it'll be just like a little asphalt berm on top of the concrete. That way when the water fills up and goes around, it's going to hit that berm, stay within this stained area, and then fall into the catch basin. Here, we're looking at the same thing. Just want to do a little asphalt berm that runs from right about here where this wheel stop ends, only come out about 6 inches and run right along the edge of the asphalt and over right about to here. You can see there's a hole right here where it's puddling. Okay, they're not so concerned about that puddle. They just want to get this berm put right here, so that way this water that's coming down is going to hit it and just make its way into that crack and down. They don't want water going up and over this sidewalk. So this is just a simple little temporary asphalt berm until they do something with this later on. I've got a price for all this asphalt to be repaired, but they're not going to do it until probably 2023. Okay, so you got that 28-foot run there. You got that little 1-foot piece of berming there, and then you got that area right there, which I forgot to tell you. It's about 4 feet right there, 4 feet. They're all about 6 inches wide. If that one, we might be able to do 4 inches wide. So we just want to make it really narrow, just enough to stop the water from going over the sidewalk. Okay, this catch basin, which is the next one up from where I was at, this one right here, this is right next to building 15132. Okay, they want to run a little asphalt berm over to here, so that means we would be running probably from right around this corner here. As soon as you get onto this radius, you got the rock here. We'll go from here and do an angle, and what we'll do is we'll go right to the middle of that catch basin, so that way we have enough angle for the water to go down. Okay, so that's 14 feet that direction from the middle there over to the curb, and go right up against the concrete curb. So that way water hits it, runs down the berm, and into here. This is what they want. And then from this corner right here, we'll go from this corner right up to that white line, and we're going to do the same thing. Make a little berm right here. Okay? And that's another 14 feet. Okay, so 14 feet from this little white line over to the top corner of that catch basin. Okay? Up here, there's 2 more catch basins. The water is mostly flowing right here, as you can see from the reflection. So the water's going right past the catch basin, and they don't want that. They want it to try to go into here before it heads down the hill. So we'll do one at an angle, at the same angle as the speed bumps here. We'll do a little angle piece here. And what we'll end up doing is we're gonna do one little 4-foot piece right here from that top corner out. 4 feet, same angle as the speed bump. On this last catch basin at the top, 2 runs. One from this top corner over to the corner of the radius there, right there. And then one from here up to the letter P, excuse me, R, to the letter R. Top corner here to the letter R. So it's 10 feet. 10 feet from that corner to the R. And then from there, over there, you got 12 feet. From that top corner, right up to where the joint is, 12 feet. And that's it. They're hoping that will channel that water into those catch basins a little bit better so that this isn't flowing down the hill. The whole purpose of this was because a parking stall down there is where it all started from. They're getting a lot of water in their parking stall. The water's going into the landscape bed down here, starting to wash away some of the landscape that they've got in there. And they're kind of hoping that they can get some of this water channeled into the catch basins before it gets there. All right. The drawing, the aerial map of these areas that I just mentioned are on Google Drive. That should be it. That's all you need. See, I'm putting this curb here because of all this water that's been flowing that direction and piling up in this corner. All right, thanks.